everybody, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for watching, thanks for being here. Welcome, this is Sean. I do sneakers, I do travel, and everything in between. In this episode, I'll feature the Nike KD12. It's a ridiculous sneaker, too ridiculous that it's actually good. We're introduced to new technologies here. The newer technologies of Nike, of course, are the quad fit system, the quad axial flywire system. The KD12 also has this crazy cushioning technology where the zoom unit is actually the strobel. Isn't that crazy? So I haven't played in these shoes yet, haven't played in these sneakers. I'm going to do a separate video, a non-court performance review, but I've clocked in many hours in these shoes walking, just walking, but hey, right? So watch out for that video. For now, what we're going to do is review the shoe up close. I'm going to talk about the two technologies that matter in this shoe. The upper technology, the containment technology, and the cushioning system, okay? So let's talk about the upper, let's talk about the containment system. The KD12s are a departure from the usual Flyknit, I believe from the KD8 to the KD11. Nike used Flyknit as the upper. This time around it's made out of textile mesh, and embedded within the upper is the system called the quad axial flywire containment system. Just to explain what flywire is in simple terms, it's a lacing system that's embedded in the upper, where when you tighten your laces, the rest of the upper follows and hugs your foot, and it promises an even containment, and it's supposed to eliminate pinch points, right? At least that's the promise of flywire. The flywire cords run from the eye stays, the eyelets to the eye stays, down to the panels of the shoe in a vertical fashion, okay? Quad axial flywire is simple in a sense that you have this and you have this. Quad meaning 4, you have up and down, side to side. It can also mean that it will keep your foot snug and contained and tight when you go forward, backward, left or right, as far as movement is concerned. Let's now go to the cushioning system, the most interesting aspect of the shoe, in my opinion. One thing that really sets the shoe apart is that the zoom unit is the strobel. The strobel is the footbed. You can call that the footbed just to give you a visual representation of what a strobel is. Traditionally, sneakers are built this way. You have the strobel. On top of that is your insole. And under that, under the strobel, is your midsole, where the zoom units are contained, where the max units are contained, right? Insole, midsole, and you have the outsole somewhere here. Take away the strobel, put a zoom unit in there. That's basically the construction of the KD12. It's ridiculous. So you can imagine that it's very cushiony, and it is. But Zoom is a great cushioning system in a sense that it's cushiony, but your feet won't sink too deep that you can't feel the floor, right? It's a thin cushioning system that's effective. And it is the strobel. It's ridiculous. And one more thing that's crazy about the KD12s is that you have the Zoom strobel, and you have a Phylon midsole underneath that, and that Phylon midsole is perforated. It's got holes, and I couldn't think of a reason why they would do that other than for added expandability. Is expandability even a word? So you got holes on that Phylon midsole, and you can see that through the bottom of the shoe with a translucent outsole. All right, so why would you put holes on your Phylon midsole? It's for expandability. I don't know, definitely not for breathability, but it works. It works, guys. The outsole is a cup sole. The whole midsole almost looks like a cup sole. It's 70-75% a cup sole shoe, because the bite line is the line that distinguishes the upper from the sole, right? It's a cup sole. And one more thing that's crazy about the zoom unit inside. So it's a single zoom unit that stretches from the heel to the forefoot, but they're segmented. So It's a heel zoom unit. It's a 4-foot zoom unit. It's efficient like that, okay? And another thing that's crazy and I find actually ridiculous that it's good is the fact that underneath the zoom strobel by the heel part, we have a zoom hex pod. So it's double stacked zoom at the heel. This is the day one colorway. The official colors are black, white, and pure platinum. They go for $150. It is worth it. If you have the chance, if you're in the market for sneakers, if you have an opportunity to get a pair, do go get a pair. Yeah, one of the product consultants over at Athlete's Foot in ATC has recommended for these shoes to be used exclusively indoor. Shout out to you, Jomer, and to the rest of the Athlete's Foot gang in ATC. You guys are the best. So he's recommended for me to use these sneakers for basketball only indoors, right? And I see why. It's a clear out sole, and typically clear out soles don't hold well when used on concrete. Okay, so if you're not feeling the clear out sole, if you play outdoors, you might want to wait for the other colorways of the KD12. I'm sure they're going to come out with solid rubber outsoles. All right. And speaking of waiting, we're not going to wait too long this time. Check my subscriber count. Thank you for all your support. We're nearing 1,100 subscribers. I'm giving away a brand new pair of Vans Skate High sneakers in your size when we reach that number, 1,100. All right? All you have to do is to subscribe. All you have to do is to comment your size in the link at the description. The mechanics are so easy. Good luck. And as I said, a full on-court performance review is in order. Do wait for that. What do you think of the KD12? Hit me up in the comments. Let's have a conversation. I'll see you next time.